Hello? Anybody here from Tatooine? No? Nobody? Okay. Hi, my name's Steve. This is my friend THX1138. And we are having a problem already.
You can't see.
So we are Clect, where Comic-Con is always on. I'd like to meet Greg. Greg is an intergalactically huge geek, just like myself. He's also a massive collector. Greg spent nearly $1 million bringing this collection together, you can see behind him. So what's Greg's current online collecting experience look like? Well, Greg has a huge problem, and it's not just a potentially sex life-threatening addiction to aliens and predators. Greg's problems run way, way deeper. Greg, like the thousands of collectors we spoke to at Comic-Cons across the UK and the USA, suffer from a fractured digital collecting experience. What does this mean? This basically means that they have to go to Pinterest to share, eBay to buy and sell, and Facebook to socialize. This isn't the collecting experience Greg is looking for. So how do we solve this? With Clect, a social marketplace for passionate collectors. Greg can now upload, catalog, and share his collection, discover, follow, and chat to like-minded collectors on one platform. But now imagine if Pinterest or Instagram actually had a Make Me an Offer button. Now on the same platform, Greg can buy, he can sell, he can trade on the very same platform. He simply drags down on the image or clicks the $sign, and he can make a cash or a trade or a cash plus trade offer. Now, if you think for a moment about eBay, everything you see on eBay is something somebody wants to sell. The beauty of Clect is that we motivate our collectors to upload their entire inventory, their entire collection. And then we empower you, as motivated buyers, to entice that person to sell through our Make Me an Offer button. If you think about Zillow's Make Me Move feature, it's very, very similar. So the market opportunity, if you look at eBay last year, they had an $18 billion revenue. 1/3 of that can be directly attributed to the spending of our audience, geeks. Action figures, statues, comics, trading cards, role-playing and plush. These all went through eBay at $6 billion. That's just eBay. That's not even Etsy or Craigslist. So how do we kickstart growth? Well, when I came up with this idea, I sought out a co-founder who could really help me kick down some doors. And here he is. Morgan Spurlock. He has deep outreach into the key communities of Star Wars, Marvel, Disney. We're also working with collector influencers, people who have huge, rare collections. These people will have a concierge service where their collection is posted on the site and on the app, and that will bring on board, through sharing to Instagram, Facebook, obviously, other collectors. We're proud to also announce one of our investors is Wizard World. They put on 26 Comic-Cons in the USA last year, more than anybody else in the US. We're fully integrated into their experience. We have access to their 1 million emailing list. So beta testing. We started beta testing recently. The key metric we first wanted to prove was, would collectors actually upload their collections to our platform? The results have been phenomenal. I personally invited 500 collectors. They have uploaded over 15,000 collectibles already. Now, this is our core audience. This is our core demographic that we're doubling down on. We're focused on proving this market. It's a $6 billion market. However, in a galaxy not so far away, there are over 200 million serious collectors worldwide spending billions. We can deploy very quickly this same platform into separate markets: cars, sports, music, watches, coins, stamps. Everybody collects something, and we can build a market around that. So we are Clect, where Comic-Con is always on. We're in the App Store now. I invite you to download and give us our feedback. Thank you very much.
Okay, judges, feedback for Clect. Who's got a question or a comment? What did you think, Jonathan?
It sounds really cool. I collect, well, I don't really collect. I have a pretty valueless collection of old vinyl, which no one wants to buy. But Discogs made it super easy to get it up there and get my collection started. How does a user actually get their collection onto your platform? Where's the friction there?
So we use a card analogy. So if you think of Topps, you think of baseball cards, you think of trading cards. So when you upload an image, it becomes like a digital trading card. So obviously you can multiple upload images at the same time. If you have a huge collection, we'll send the concierge out there. We'll take the photographs for you. Probably not the thousands of things you own, but the really rare stuff, the really cool stuff.
So it's by photo, it's not by text?
It's by photos, yeah.
Okay, great.
Once you have a whole massive collection uploaded, have you thought about being able to assess and offer insurance on that collection for the collector?
Yeah, we've spoken to some partners around that. We've also spoken about being able to bring high-value collectibles in-house and validate them. At the start of this year, a Boba Fett figure from 1978 sold for $27,000 because it was a production mistake. So we would bring that in-house, we would authenticate it, and make sure it was the right product, yeah.
Are these collections all private or public?
They can be either. If you're a huge collector and you want to just inventory your collection, you can make it private, and you can invite, obviously, people you trust to view it. Most of the collectors at the moment, it's public collections. But if we're bringing on Gus Lopez, who has the second biggest Star Wars collection in the world. People like that want to keep some of it private, yeah.
Are you just launching with the photo idea, but then eventually, as it gets built up, I can just type in a couple letters and it'll automatically pull up something that someone...
Yeah, exactly. So let's say we don't want 5,000 Stormtrooper images in the site. So if you own something, there'll be a stock photos in the site that you can assign and say, I own that.
And is there one specific niche that you're starting with just to build up inventory?
Well, Comic-Con already drew the map for us, so everything that's at Comic-Con is our first niche. But we can expand into the other markets that we spoke about, yeah.
I like this idea of Comic-Con always on, but as you expand to other markets like cars, how do you avoid trying to be everything for everybody and you turn back into like an eBay that you're trying to disrupt?
We have a competitor called Gemma who launched that same thing, so they would have comics, Star Wars figures, stamps, coins on the same platform. We don't want to be everything to everybody. We want to be something to somebody who cares and build a platform for each market. We've spoken to a lot of people on Facebook, and one of their frustrations is that they're surrounded by stuff they don't care about.
How much does it cost to start each additional vertical?
I don't know yet. We haven't calculated that yet.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it for Clect. Big round of applause. Well done.
Thank you.